Hey, Dave Kosmecki here. Haven't done this for a while, but this is a busy news week. But first, I want to tell you about the Fed. As you know, we've talked before, is shooting for a 2% inflation rate. The problem is for the month over month averages to get there, they literally have to break the economy. For example, 32% of the core CPI is the owner's rent equivalent. They actually do a survey of homeowners and what they would rent their house out for. Currently, this is averaging 5.9% inflation from last year, and it's an annualized number. Actual rents comprise 11% of core CPI, and that's currently at 5.8%. Vehicle insurance, as you probably have experienced yourself this year, has gone up dramatically with all the hailstorms and all the auto thefts that are happening out there. Um, that number has increased quite a bit as well. So this would mean that everything else in the that's computed in the CPI has to average a minus 0.5%. Probably not too likely at this point in time. But the Bank of Japan, I need to tell you about this, has their meeting today on interest rates, and they're going to announce a decision this evening because of time zone differences. In anticipation, because their economy plays such an important part in the world, we're seeing that institutions today are trying to dump their mortgage and government bonds in anticipation of that rate hike, which would depreciate the value of their bonds. Also, this week is a very busy news week. We have the Fed meeting decision this week on rates on Wednesday, as they're meeting this week. The market's expecting them to pause on rate hikes. But Tuesday also brings the Case-Shiller report and the FHFA report, as well as the Employment Cost Index. Wednesdays brings mortgage apps, ADP's employment report, and the big anticipated JOLTS report. Thursday gives us jobless claims, and Friday is the government's Bureau of Labor Statistics employment report. The big news to pay attention to are tonight's Bank of Japan's announcement. They'll announce that during the same time that Monday Night Football is on. Wednesday's JOLT reports and Friday's jobs reports. Like I said, it's a very busy news week. Currently, I am recommending locking rates today in advance. Have a great week. We'll talk soon.